I want to inform us of the presence of His Royal Majesty Oba Abiodun Koladaisi, and also the presence of other members of our governing council, Al-Hadi Oladiti Oladapo. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now rise as the fourth arm, the fourth division of the procession comes in. Ladies and gentlemen, you may please rise as we have the fourth division, that is Student Affairs Officer and members of the Alumni. Right after the first division, we'll have the Congregation Procession, which will comprise of the Senior Assistant Registrar, Human Resources Division, and members of the congregation. Procession that you see at the central aisle is being led by the Senior Assistant Registrar, Human Resource Division. We have a top division made up of the Principal Assistant Registrar, Academic Affairs, members of Senate, heads of departments, Director of Academic, Non-Academic Centers. Then we have our professors, Acting Dean of Student Affairs, right after the Acting Dean of Student Affairs, we have the Dean of the Faculty of Applied Sciences, the Dean of the Faculty of Arts, Management and Social Sciences, the Dean of the Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences, and the Dean of the Faculty of Law. Ladies and gentlemen, after we have the Dean of the Faculty of Law, we'll have the fourth division, that is the Council Procession. It will be made up of the Senior Assistant Registrar, Council Affairs, the Librarian, the Bursar, the Registrar of our University, visiting Vice Chancellors, visiting Pro-Chancellors, members of the Governing Council, members of the Board of Trustees, Executive Secretary, National Universities Commission, and the University Orator. Now just close to the podium here, we already have our bursar of this prestigious university. You will notice already that we have visiting Vice Chancellors or their representatives climbing up the podium already. Now we have the fifth division that is made up of a mace bearer. registrar, the Convocation lecturer, Vice Chancellor of our university, the Deputy Vice Chancellor of our university, the Pro-Chancellor, the Chairman, Board of Trustees, the Chancellor, State Governors, and Commissioners. We may now be seated. As the registrar, Mr. Olawale Adetu takes over.
The Executive Governor of Oyo State, Engineer Seyi Makinde, the Chancellor and Founder, Chief Koladaisi, CON, the Chairman and members of the Board of Trustees, the Pro-Chancellor and members of the Governing Council, members of Senate, the Convocation Lecturer, Professor Toyin Falola, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. The 2016 Law of Koladaisi University, Ibadan, empowers the university to grant degrees, diplomas, and certificates, and other distinctions, as well as to award medals, prizes, and other titles. It also provides, in accordance with Section 4, Article 14 of the University's Statute Number 1 of the said law, that the Chancellor shall preside at all meetings of convocation held for the purpose of conferring degrees. I, therefore, humbly invite the Chancellor to constitute this assembly as a congregation held for the purpose of conferring degrees and for presenting special prizes and awards. Chancellor.
Upon the powers conferred on me by the University Statute as the Chancellor of the Koladaisi University, I hereby constitute the Assembly as a convocation of the Koladaisi University, Ibadan, for the purpose of conferring degrees and for presenting special prizes and awards. Thank you.
I now respectively invite the Chancellor to present his convocation address.
Thank you. Members of the Senate and principal officers of Koladaisi University, members of the Koladaisi University Alumni Association, the chairman and members of Koladaisi University Parents Forum, graduating students of today, very distinguished and proud parents and guardians of the graduating students, friends of the university, staff and students of Koladaisi University, distinguished guests, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you all to the fourth convocation ceremony of Koladaisi University, Ibadan. All glory to God, our Creator, for giving me the opportunity to be here today for this epoch-making event. Words and deeds are not enough to thank the Almighty for sparing my life and for his continuous provision to keep alive the dream and commitment of sustaining this university. I am especially glad to see the number of lives being built and shaped by our university, as a new set of students will shortly be awarded degrees in various courses. Many wonderful individuals are involved in the affairs of the university, and it is through their industrious and wise efforts that we assemble today. I therefore appreciate the chairman, Board of Trustees of Koladaisi University, Ibadan, Professor Adeniyi Oshutogun, OFR, and members of the trustees, Chief Akin Olujimi, SAN, a former Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation, Chief Akin Delano, SAN, Chief Abiodun Salami, and His Royal Majesty, Oba Abiodun Koladaisi, yours truly. Thank you for your continuous service to the university. I also appreciate the chairman of the Governing Council, Mr. Remi Babalola. Thank you, sir. A former Minister of State for Finance in Nigeria, and members of the council, Emeritus Professor Olufemi Bamiro, here present. How are you, sir? FAS, Professor Oladapo Afolabi, CFR, FAS, Malam Tuko, His Royal Majesty Abiodun Koladaisi, Chief Mojisola Ladipo, MNI, Alhaji Oladapo, Chief Abiodun Salami, Architect Olamilekan Adegbite, Mr. Yinka Babatunde, Mrs. Olasumbo Obaseki, Mr. Tunde Busari San, and Mr. Tokumbo James. Thank you for your dedication and resilience to this project. Much appreciation to the Vice Chancellor, Professor Adeniyi Olatubosun San, and other members of management, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Professor Olajumoke Morenikeji, the Registrar, Mr. Haruna Olawale Adetu, and the Bossa, Dr. Michael Alatishe, for your efforts and commitment to the vision and mission of the university. I equally appreciate the entire staff of the university for their commitment in the course of the university. We are happy and excited to have in our midst a renowned scholar of repute in the person of Professor Toyin Falola. You're welcome, sir. Thank you. A seasoned professor of history, Professor Toyin Falola, who will deliver our convocation lecture today. Let me also use this moment to appreciate Professor Femi Mimiko and Professor Humbo Jendele, who in the previous days of this grand ceremony delivered the university's public lecture and the ever first inaugural lecture, respectively. To our celebrants, the graduates of the 2023-2024 academic session, I welcome you to your special day. Today marks the end of an era in your lives and beginning of another. The fact that you are present here at this occasion is an evidence that you have successfully passed through the series of training and several other activities set by the university. For this, I congratulate you. Thank you. Our country, and in fact, the world, looks forward to having problem solvers across many areas, clustered with all kinds of challenges in our existence. Be one of them. Be guided by the good moral behavior and self-discipline you have learned during your years in the university. My dear children, let your words and deeds identify you as worthy and valuable members of our society. Desist from any gang or attitude that may smear the good name of your family, your university, and humanity at large. And remember to put your trust in God, and He will direct your path. You are our future, and we look forward to your great impact in all areas of your endeavors. On an equal note, I congratulate the proud parents and guardians of today's celebrants. I welcome you to the ceremony. We thank you for your confidence in us, and we are glad that you are alive to witness this occasion. Your decision to send your wards for training has yielded a good result, and I am happy for you. May you enjoy the fruit of your labor over them, even as they continue to bring good news to you. Last year, our university graduated 123 students, and today, 156 graduates will be awarded. Yes. 156 graduates will be awarded degrees in their respective courses. We are full of joy for our steady progress, and we are immensely honored to be partakers of educating our youngsters with quality education, ultimately supporting our country to produce excellent graduates who will advance our country and the world in various ways. Our commitment to taking the university to greater heights among world's best universities is unshaken, and we are backing this with necessary actions. Earlier in this ceremony, the university commissioned the Faculty of Law building and the new female hostel for the students of basic medical sciences. Any moment from now, the Senate building will be completed, having reached an advanced stage. Construction has also commenced on the Central Research Laboratory and the Faculty of Basic Medical Science building. We are also laying foundation for the construction of 2 hostels, each of
and Chairman of Governing Council, Mr. Remi Babalola, FCA, and other members of the Council of this great university to this ceremony. I most sincerely appreciate you and the entire members of Council for your impactful and progressive superintending role, as well as your dedication, commitment, and zeal. The success we are witnessing today is a result of hard work, exceptional commitment, and patriotism of all stakeholders, particularly academic, staff members, and the entire university community. It is therefore my delight to welcome you all to the 4th convocation ceremony of Kolada University, KDU, as is relatively known. History is being made again today. 4 years ago, and for some 3 years, a set of students gained admission into Kolada University. To start a new phase of their lives, that phase has been accomplished today, and another commences as soon thereafter. This event is a testimonial of hard work and industry and serves as an occasion to acknowledge and celebrate the achievements of the new set of graduates and champions of Kolada University. As we accord recognition and distinction to our champions of today, this event is remarkably special for another reason. We have in our midst today an international scholar, Professor Toyin Falola, a professor of history, University Distinguished Teaching Professor, Jacob and Francis Singer Mosquea Chair in Humanities, Department of History, University of Texas, Austin, Texas, United States of America, with over 30 honorary doctoral degrees, honorary professorial chairs, and fellows of universities and institutions in Nigeria, South Africa, Europe, and the United States, who will be delivering the 4th convocation lecture. It is worthy of note to mention that the 1st convocation lecture was delivered by the then Vice President of Federal Republic of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, SAN, GCON. The 2nd convocation was delivered by Professor Abel Idowu Olayinka, FAS, the former Vice Chancellor of University of Ibadan. And the 3rd convocation lecture was delivered by the former Executive Secretary, National Universities Commission, Emeritus Professor Julius A. Okoje, OON. First and foremost, I wish to congratulate you, our new graduates, on your tremendous achievement. To be awarded a degree entails dedicated an endeavor, aspirations. When you join us, you are told that in this university, learning and character is a partnership of mutual commitment to the pursuit of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, the development of expertise and skills, and to embrace of appropriate values and attitudes. Your graduation this morning is testimony that you have fulfilled your side of the partnership. You have displayed the necessary commitment to learn, to acquire and produce knowledge, and to develop expertise. We look to you to exercise with humility, display leadership wherever you find yourself, in the classrooms, in the schools, in the studios or theaters, wherever you find yourself. Concert halls, in the hospital and clinic dispensaries, in the media, in the financial services and public service, in scientific laboratories, research institutions, in universities, and other private endeavors that you may wish to explore. In the pursuit of leadership, your knowledge and expertise must be put to work, not only for your private benefit, but also for the benefit of society at large, to advance the general public good, so that all our people may lead decent, fulfilling, and productive lives. Once you receive your degree, you become part of this community of KDU. I welcome you to this ever-growing advancement community, and I implore you to be visible and active in the alumni table and in the voyer. In the years ahead, we look forward to applauding your successes and achievements as KDU ambassadors. We will especially celebrate you from time to time as you climb the ladder of your chosen career and continually identify with you with your progress in life. As a university aspiring to greater heights, your support is vital and will serve as impetus in our bid to continue providing knowledge to invigorate economic and social development to the for the new generations of students, as well as serving the society at large. Our university is sustaining the best global practices of holding academic events in due time, and it gives me joy to know that our graduates have always participated in the annual event within the period of completing their programs. This much has been made possible by the approval of Chancellor. For him, the best traditions of university as practiced across the world must be upheld and sustained. I must emphasize the roles of the Chairman, Board of Trustees, and the entire members of board, the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of Governing Council, Mr. Remi Babalola, and all members of Council in making today's event a reality and giving the management all needed support. The activities marking this year's ceremony started last week, Friday, with the press conference, Jumat prayer, and on Sunday, the special church Thanksgiving service was held. The university maiden public lecture was held on Monday and was delivered by Professor Olufemi Miko, a former Vice-Chancellor of Adekunle Ajasin University, Ondo State. This was followed by tree planting and project commissioning. Yesterday, our first inaugural lecture was graciously delivered by Professor Ngbo Jendele, a professor of journalism and media studies, in the Department of Mass Communication, among other events lined up for this occasion. The week-long ceremony continued today with convocation ceremonies of graduates and presentation of awards and prizes, while convocation lecture being delivered by Professor Toyin Falola climaxes the fourth convocation ceremonies and other events. Colada IC, as we have all known, was established in 2016 through the strong determination of our founder, Chief Colada IC, CON. What started as an idea in the heart of the Chancellor has not only culminated in practical reality, but has continued to be a veritable platform for nurturing graduates with high employability attributes and competencies to transforming our country and global reckoning and position of pride in all human endeavors by joining hands to build a better society. Our Chancellor has consistently shown uncommon commitment and continuously channeled enormous resources to this project. It takes great courage to establish a university, and it takes even greater courage to keep its pace of growth and advancement through continuous funding of ever-demanding capital needs and maintenance of physical buildings and facilities. The management places on record our profound appreciation to our founder's vision, ably supported by the Board of Trustees and the Dynamic Governing Council, commitment to the university is immeasurable. As our graduates have been awarded their individual category of degrees based on their academic performance, some of them, through assiduous and diligent efforts, will receive awards and prizes of the university. Permit me to use this avenue to appreciate our donors. Through their generosity, many of the awards have been presented, and particularly for being our co-travelers in the journey of rewarding academic excellence and good character. We therefore use this opportunity to invite everyone who believes in our project to join us for greater exploits. Presently, gratefully here today are some unique individuals who a few years ago entrusted to us their much cherished loved ones. They believed in KDU project, and through thick and thin, their efforts have yielded great results. I therefore have the greatest honor to celebrate and welcome our dear parents and guardians to this grand ceremony. You are part of today's success story. Your contribution over the years attests to your doggedness and determination to ensure your wards have quality start in life. May you reap the sweet and enduring fruits of your labor over them. Today is your day to remember, celebrate, and cherish with many fond memories and much merriment. You have earned it, and I wish you a wonderful and joyful day of celebration of your achievement and your future promise. To our celebrants and our proud graduates of class 2024, I heartily salute you. Congratulations. How time flies. 4 years ago, the journey looked like eternity. Here you are, dressed elegantly and relishing the happiness of accomplishing a great feat. There begins a new era of your life, where trainings you have received in the university will put in use. I advise you to never surrender your dream to noisy negatives, as nobody can ever make you feel average without your permission. As you set out, we count on you to be worthy ambassadors of the university. You must be guided by the core values of resourcefulness, diligence, integrity, modesty, and sense of responsibility, which have been empowered with in the university. Our society is currently in dire need of good leaders, creative problem solvers, and agents of positive transformation. I challenge you to stand in the gap. I implore you to be the light, a beacon of hope in the dark scenes of ignoble atrocities pervading the world we live in. Your parents believe in you, and we do too. A lot have been invested in you, and a lot more is expected from you. In all you do, remember to maintain the good name of your family and the good name of Colada University. And the good Lord will continue to be with you. Amen. Annual report. The Chancellor, sir, permits me to give a brief highlight of the university's activities since our last convocation in November 2023. I am glad to inform you that we have done everything in our capacity to maintain the pride and glory of Colada University, and we will not relent in surpassing our previous achievements. As shall be seen shortly, we have been progressing across aspects of the university affairs. We had visitation from the NUC e-learning verification team on Wednesday, February 2024, in a bid for us to adopt e-learning process as part of our teaching methodology. We also have the approval of nursing program. The Nursing and Midwifery Council has approved the commencement of nursing program in the university. Based on the level of university performance, the council graciously approved an annual intake of 100 students for our Department of Nursing Science. Earlier, the NUC had given its approval for commencement of courses in our Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences. And the courses, namely Nursing Science, Medical Laboratory Science, Public Health, Human Anatomy, and Human Physiology, have since begun. Visits of the Council of Legal Education. On Monday, May 20, 2024, the university hosted the Council of Legal Education Accreditation Panel for the law program. I wish to inform the Chancellor that the approval and the quota earlier granted has been affirmed by the Council of Legal Education. The Council commended the university for its high academic standards, well-structured programs, and commitment to providing a conducive learning environment for our law students. We are resolute in keeping with the requirements set by the Council of Legal Education by complying with and upholding national and global educational standards towards ensuring that law graduates are well trained for the legal profession. Visit of the Interministerial Committee of the Federal Ministry of Education. Arising from the public outcry As regards some students that were admitted into some universities without following due process, especially outside Nigeria from Republic of Benin, the panel came to our university and we found out that we keep to the traditions and the standards set by the university, as we did not break any records concerning that. Academic excellence. Our staff have continued to record many feats in the field of the academic discipline and research activities in the year under review. Some of these are as follows: completion of postdoctoral fellowship and Africa Oxford Initiative Fellowship. Dr. J.O. Akane of the Department of Mathematical and Computing Sciences has successfully completed his postdoctoral fellowship at the University of Erlangga, Indonesia. During the fellowship, he was able to publish 4 papers, which are Scopus Index. He was also admitted into the African Oxford Initiative Fellowship and completed the program at the University of Oxford in June 2024. Patent registration. Dr. Mojisola Karigidi of the Department of Biological Sciences was awarded patent by the Design Registry of the Federal Republic of Nigeria for her innovative work on food security and agricultural development. The significance of this lies in using local materials to develop bioparasitides to reduce poor harvesting and provide indigenous alternatives to control issues caused by pests during storage. We also have travel grants and paper presented by Dr. Temitope Bello of the Department of Political Science and International Relations, who was awarded a travel grant to attend the 4th International Interdisciplinary Conference on Spatial Methods for Urban Sustainability in the Faculty of Political Science, University of Bangkok, Thailand. The event was held between July 23rd to 28th, 2024. She presented 2 papers, namely Viewing from an Indigenous Theoretical Lens, Upholding Stewardship in the Study of Street and Domestic Insecurity of Girl Hawkers in the Southwest Nigeria, and 2, Problem Gambling and the Question of Women Empowerment in Inner Cities of Southwest Nigeria, faculty programs. The various faculties held academic programs during the year. The first distinguished lecture of the Faculty of Applied Sciences was held on Monday, January 22, 2024. The lecture titled Strengthening Scientific Research for Sustainable Development of Nigeria was delivered by Professor Adekunle Bakare, FAS, former head of the Department of Zoology and the immediate past Dean of Faculty of Sciences, University of Ibadan. We also had lecture series in the Faculty of Arts, Management and Social Sciences, which was also held during the last 1 year. The Faculty of Law Public Lecture Series. The Faculty of Law held its first public lecture series on Wednesday, 17th April in the faculty. The lecture titled Artificial Intelligence and the Law was delivered by Mr. Olusegun Abimbola, SAN, the former Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice in Oyo State. Also, Dr. Temilade Jola presented a faculty paper titled Public Interest Litigation in Nigeria, a Catalyst for Social and Economic Change, at the 54th Nigerian Association of Law Teachers Conference, which was held between 27th and 31st of October at the University of Ilorin. Departmental programs were also held during the course of the year. The second annual lecture of the Department of Political Science was delivered by Professor Alade Fawole, a renowned professor of international relations at the Obafemi Awolowo University. The lecture was titled A New Global Architecture, the Outlines of a Polycentric Power Configuration. Capacity building for members of staff. Our members of staff participated in various programs to develop their capacity within and outside the campus during the period under reference. Some of them are stated below. Workshop on writing grant proposal was held in the university. Training on development of artificial intelligence policy was also held at the National Open University of Nigeria, of which our members participated, that is Dr. Shekinat Scholar Aderoju, Dr. Yetunde Ayobolu, Dr. Babatunde Agbi, Mr. Babatunde Lawa, and Mr. Soji Taiwo. Inter-university competition on green chemistry. The students of the Department of Chemical Sciences participated in an inter-university competition on green chemistry between 6th to 9th of May. The competition organized by the American Chemical Society an African regional conference on green chemistry and sustainable development, featured many universities across the country, including the University of Ibadan, Obafemi Awolowo University, University of Nigeria, Nsukka, Christian University, Abeokuta, among others. The KDU team emerged second in the national competition. Recognition of staff. Our Dean of Faculty of Arts, Management and Social Sciences, Professor Ngbo, was invited to the editorial board of Radio Journal International Studies in Broadcast and Audio Media, of which he represented the university. Nomination for session moderation. He was also invited to moderate at the session on National Conference of the Society for Nigerian Broadcasters in Nikon Luxury Hotel, Abuja. The conference was held between 14 to 15 August 2024 with the theme Broadcasting and the Political Economy of Content Production in Digital Age, the Nigeria Perspective. Collaboration with professional bodies. The university continues to collaborate with relevant professional bodies such as Chartered Institute of Arbitrators, Mediators and Conciliators, personnel management, marketing, stockbrokers, secretaries and administrators, ICANN, and a host of others within the period under review. Also, the university, through the Faculty of Arts Management and Social Sciences, also publish their journals. The same thing with Faculty of Applied Sciences and Faculty of Law, respectively. We also, in the session, promoted some of our staff, both in teaching and non-teaching categories, for their exemplary service to the university. We also have professional certification. 10 current students of the university participated in and were successful in the ASWAN/ICANN examination that was held in March and September 2024. Staff training and development. As a university, we are working around the clock to give every member of staff the opportunity to develop in their areas of professional specialization. Besides the seminars and workshops being organized in the university, faculties and departments, our members of staff have been trained in several other ways and are also engaged in activities enhancing their academic development. Some of these are alerted as follows. Dr. Shekinat Koladiroju, Dr. Margaret Achibong Okune of the Department of History and Diplomatic Studies, and Dr. Yetunde Ayobolu of the Department of Mass Communication attended a training workshop on women's agency in the public place on Thursday, December 7, 2023. The program organized by Women Research Documentation Center, WOTCO, which was held under the theme Inspire Inclusion at the Library Institute of African Studies, University of Ibadan. So also Dr. Okone also attended another multidisciplinary roundtable session for young female academics to commemorate the 2024 International Women's Day celebration, which was held on 6th of March 2024. Dr. Mojisola Karigidi of the Department of Biological Sciences attended annual meeting of Learn African program in Spain. The meeting was organized and sponsored by Majesty's Poor African Foundation, which was held on 10th to 14th June 2024. Also, Professor Ogumike of the Department of Economics also attended a technical working groups workshop in Abuja. The same thing with Dr. Okune for another conference on childhood identities and well-being in Nigeria. Dr. Bello also attended another social policy in Africa conference where she delivered a paper, Shadow Palliatives, Informal Social Welfare Provisioning for Nigeria Era of Pandemic. Also, the same Dr. Bello also attended a British Academic Writing Workshop in November 2023. Breakdown of 2023-2024 graduating students. As you are all aware and we have been informed this morning, a total number of 156 students are graduating in the 2023-2024 academic session. The breakdown by programs and class of degree are presented in this paper. From the Faculty of Arts Management and Social Sciences, we have 97 graduates. And from the Faculty of Applied Sciences, we have 59. So totaling 156 graduates, class of degrees. Of these 156, 20 of them are in first class honors, 50 of them are in second class honors upper division, 56 are in second class honors lower division, while we have 30 on third class honors. teaching facilities. So the university continues to deploy modern facilities to ensure conducive and up-to-date learning environment for our students. Our research development is also ongoing in every aspect of our discipline. Donations to the university. We are immensely grateful for various donations made to the university within this academic year. We acknowledge with much gratitude the donation of books to the university library and Faculty of Law Library. Much appreciation to Professor Omoni Adewoye, former Vice Chancellor, University of Ibadan, for donating substantial library collections in humanities and law to the university. Chief Akinoluju Miesien also donated to the university. We also appreciate staff and other people who have donated books and reading materials to our library in the university. Infrastructural development. As we have also said, the university continues to grow in leaps and bounds with the projects that we are also being carried out, which we have carried out and also mentioned here. We are more particularly about cleaner energy and some testing that have already been carried out in the university. In the area of security, the university continues to foster relationship with various agencies like the Nigerian Army, the police, Amotekun Corps, among others. We shall continually engage them. We also want to acknowledge the support of the state government and also by extension the Commissioner for Education, Professor Adelabu, for the support that we have received from the Oyo State government to have a permanent stay of the Amotekun on our campus. Thank you very much for this, sir. Conclusion. As I round off this speech, I thank the Almighty God for keeping us and making all our efforts yield commendable results. I once again appreciate our founder and chancellor for this tremendous contribution to our continuous development as an institution. The Board of Trustees, the Governing Council, the Senate, the management, the entire members of staff, including our ad hoc and contract staff, words cannot adequately express the essence of your support to this university, and especially to the lives of our students, some of whom are celebrating today. We will not take for granted your continuous efforts in building our students and institution, and we shall continue to count on your reinforced contribution for a higher level of progress. This feat certainly not only calls for celebration, but also necessitates our outpouring of commendations and appreciation of all cadres of the university who work around the clock for timely delivery of all academic, administrative, and technical services. I thank all our staff members for making this feat achievable. We appreciate the Nigerian Police for the continuous assistance to our university. We are equally grateful for the constant support of our Amotekun Corps, with a special note of appreciation to the government of Oyo State for ensuring around-the-clock security coverage of our university. I think we deserve to close Oyo State. And to you, the celebrants of today, thank you for joining us in making today a reality. A new chapter of your life has opened right before you. The world is full of complex difficulties, and therein lie great opportunity waiting to be explored. Take it. Let the spirit of perseverance, companionship, and commitment you have imbibed over the years, especially during your time in KDU, spur you to a greater level of exploit. With your trust in God and your ability, there is no mountain you cannot climb or problem you cannot surmount. As you go, remember your alma mater. Be an active member of the University Alumni Organization and maintain the line of networking and communication with your colleagues. Your family has invested greatly in you. Be a source of joy and good news to them. Importantly, be a good citizen of not only Nigeria, but of the world. The good Lord will be with you and guide you in all your ways. To our proud parents, guardians, and families, we thank you for your unwavering support and trust in Colada University. We are glad and proud to turn over to you and our larger society, the young girls and boys of yesteryears, now ladies and gentlemen, full of hopes, eager to make our society a better and more prosperous place to live in. To our friends, well-wishers, and gentlemen of the press, we appreciate your steadfast support and camaraderie in the course of your fruitful journey. As we look forward to a more flourishing period, we encourage you all to continue your love for our university, and together our joy shall be full. Many hearty cheers to the KDU 2024 set. Thank you, and God bless you all. Thank you.
special goodwill messages. I have the pleasure of inviting the visiting Vice Chancellors to present their goodwill messages. Professor Kabiru Aderemi Adeyemo, the Vice Chancellor, Lee City University, and Chairman, Committee of Vice Chancellor and Registrars of Private University.
Kindly permit me to place stand on the existing protocol that has been established by the Vice Chancellor, Professor Adeniyi Olatunbosun, my learned sake. On behalf of Lee City University and the Committee of Vice Chancellors and Registrars of Private University in Nigeria, I extend my warm congratulations to the Vice Chancellor, senior officers of the university, esteemed faculty management, faculty members, and graduating students, and the entire Kolada University community on this landmark occasion of your 4th convocation ceremony. This day marks the celebration of resilience, dedication, and hard work by the graduate students and attests to the profound impact Kolada University has made in nurturing talents and shaping future leaders. The entire university community, including parents, guardians, deserve commendation for supporting the journey of these remarkable young men and women. May God Almighty continue to bless you all. As you send forth a new generation equipped with knowledge, character, and purpose, I encourage you to continually inspiring excellence and innovation in education. May Kolada University grow from strength to strength, fulfilling its mission to empower minds and contribute meaningful to society. Congratulations once again to the graduating class and best wishes for a memorable and successful convocation ceremony. Congratulations to you all.
Alhaji Gbadegesin Lawal, representing Vice Chancellor, Adeleke University, Ede, Osun State. Dr. Juliet H. Shenge, representing the Vice Chancellor, Dominican University, Ibadan. I invite Mr. Adelekon Sheriff, Registrar, Fountain University, Osogbo, representing the Vice Chancellor. I invite Dr. Mrs. Oyebola Ayeni, Registrar, Lee City University, for answer. Professor Omobowale, representing the Vice Chancellor, University of Ibadan. Professor Olorunishola, representing is Vice Chancellor, Dominion University, Ibadan. Citation of the convocation lecturer. I now invite the University Orator, Dr. Yetunde Ayobolu, the University Orator, to read the citation of the convocation lecturer.
Thank you. Standing on existing protocols, may I humbly, thank you, sir. Toyin Falola, PhD, is the Jacob and Frances Senga Musical Chair in the Humanities, Professor of History, and the University Distinguished Teaching Professor at the University of Texas at Austin. He had served as the Kluge Chair of the Countries and Culture of the South, the Library of Congress in Washington, D.C. He is a celebrated author, editor, writer, poet, academic leader, organizer, teacher, Pan-Africanist, and a visionary of extraordinary grace, talent, and accomplishments. An author and editor of over 100 books on Africa and African diaspora, he has been invited to speak on all continents and in over 66 countries. He is today widely proclaimed as Africa's preeminent historian and one of the continent's most decorated scholars. He manages several distinguished scholarly monograph series and serves on the board of many journals. A global icon of African studies, Toyin Falola has received over 20 honorary doctorates, most recently from the University of Pretoria. He is a fellow of the Nigerian Academy of Letters and a fellow of the Historical Society of Nigeria. He received the Distinguished Africanist Award and the African Studies Association, USA, and the Lifetime Career Award from the Canadian African Studies Association. Professor Falola has received various awards and honors in various parts of the world. At the University of Texas at Austin, he received the John Holloway Award for Teaching Excellence, the Texas Exis Teaching Award, the Chancellor's Council Outstanding Teaching Award, the Outstanding Graduate Teaching Award, and the Career Research Excellence Award. He has also received African titles, including 3 Yoruba chieftaincy titles, most notably the Bobakbeton of Ibadan land and the Bobakbeton of Ondo Kingdom. An annual international conference, TOFAC, Toyin Falola Annual Conference on Africa and the African Diaspora, has been named after him. It meets every July at a major African university. The Toyin Falola Prize, named after him, is one of the prestigious awards. His memoir, A Mouth Sweeter Than Salt, captures his childhood. A second memoir, Counting the Tiger's Teeth, covers his years as a teenager. And the forthcoming one, Malaika and the Seven Heavens, details his encounter with Islam. For his contributions to the study of Africa, his students and colleagues have presented him with a set of 5 festscripts, 2 edited by Adebayo Oyebade. 1, The Transformation of Nigeria, Essays in Honor of Toyin Falola and the Foundations of Nigeria. 2, Essays in Honor of Toyin Falola, one by Akin Ogudiran, Pre-Colonial Nigeria, Essays in Honor of Toyin Falola, and yet another by Nana Amposa, Beyond the Boundaries, Toyin Falola and the Art of Jury Bending. Toyin Falola, The Man, the Mask, and the Muse, presents biocritical studies of his works in over 1,000 pages. 3 full-length books have been written on him, and 2 by Abdul Bangora examines his contributions to pedagogy. Toyin Falola and African Epistemologies and Falolaism, the Epistemologies and Methodologies of Africana Knowledge. A new book is released this week by Sergis Kamga, the Dean of the Law University of the Free State, titled The Complex Interplay Between Power, Politics, and African Agency, The Philosophy of Toyin Falola. A forthcoming book on him, is by the distinguished philosopher, Professor Sonia Osha, titled An Ethos of Transdisciplinarity, Conversations with Toyin Falola. He will be receiving yet another honorary doctorate on November 13 at the University of Calgary, Canada. I have the honor and privilege to call upon Professor Toyin Falola, the Frances and Sanger Mosika Chair in the Humanities and Distinguished University Professor, the University of Texas at Austin, USA.
Thank you very much. I want to start by teaching you a new song. First, we are going to practice with the band. After we have practiced, then all the students will stand up and join me. Let's start with the practice. Atigba talaye tidaye. Try that. Atigba talaye tidaye, kò sọ́mọ kéèdì tó ṣorí burú.
Tidaye, kò sọ́mọ kéèdì tó ṣorí burúkú. Atigba talaye tidaye, kò sọ́mọ kéèdì tó ṣorí burúkú. Atigba talaye tidaye, kò sọ́mọ kéèdì tó ṣorí burúkú.
You know, the most important people are not on this high table. You know, the most important people here, they are the students. Without you, there is no chancellor. Without you, there is no vice chancellor. Without you, there is no registrar. Yes, oh! Yes, oh! So, my protocol is just to my students. But I don't want to get into trouble. Let me just greet àwọn ọ̀gá mi. Professor Osuntogun was my vice chancellor. When I was at Ife, and the Bashorun, Baba Koladaisi was my Baba, and invited me to his house with Professor Osuntogun, the founder of Lead City, and some were there to brainstorm on the university. And I happen to know some members of the board. So I've been associated with this campus in one way or the other since its inception. And I want to thank the representatives of the other universities who are here to give you goodwill messages. As it turns out, I know all the four of them to the representative of Ibadan. I'm the first person at Ibadan to get their academic D.Lit degree since the university was founded. Thank you for coming. The letter inviting me to give this convocation address was delivered by the registrar when he came to Adeleke University, where I was also the convocation speaker and where I was given an honorary doctorate. It's good. Thank you very much. And the representative from Fante University, thank you very much. I was their convocation speaker, and they also gave me an honorary doctorate. And the registrar of Leeds City, thank you for coming. I sit on the board of the council. I'm on the council of Leeds City University, and they also gave me an honorary doctorate some years ago. Thank you very much. My lecture, which is already circulated, is on how do we transform this country. And during the reception at the Vice Chancellor's Lodge, the chair who addressed us came to my side and asked me a question. How come Nigeria and Indonesia were at par some years back, and Indonesia has overtaken us? And I was asking myself, why is he impatient? He should have asked me the question after my lecture. And it is to his question that I will address. But the bulk of what I want to say is going to be directed to my fellow students. So, my fellow students, I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to àwọn bàbá àti màmá àwọn tí dàgbà. Ẹja gbígbà ò ṣe é ká mọ́ o. So I'll be addressing you. And I want you to pay attention. And the way I want you to pay attention is, I will ask you a question. I will say, show flow. And then you answer, on flow. Can we practice? Show flow. Show flow. Show flow. Then I will ask you another question. Do you understand? You will say yes. Do you understand? Yes. If you say no, I will repeat it so that you understand. So, let me start this way. That your great country started very well. I was born in the 1950s. That was one of the best moments in Nigeria's history. Everybody was happy, everybody was very thankful. And the transformations were enormous. That 1950s saw the planning of new universities, the creation of development plans, hopes, optimism. It was a moment that our entrepreneurs emerged. It was a moment of great intellectual activities. Chinua Achebe was a second-year student at the University of Ibadan in the 1950s, and he wrote Things Fall Apart as a student. You may not remember that. He wrote Things Fall Apart on the campus of Ibadan when he was a second-year student. And that became one of the best books ever written. I went to primary school in Ibadan, created by the local government council. Everybody was happy. Everybody was very happy. Things were working well. I was working on cocoa farm at Eleko village. We walk all the way from the city to the town. Even at night, nothing will happen to us. And by the time I got to the university, the school fees was small, and we were eating good meals, 1/4 of chicken. When I tell people this, they will say, we are making it up. We are not making it up. It is true. It is true. So many of you at your age, you have not seen Nigeria at its best moments. You didn't see Nigeria at its best moments. What you've seen are what people complain about. And there are many paradoxes, contradictions that I want to say. Sean Flo, you understand? See, here is the problem we have now. We have democracy without Democrats. What did I say? So anything I say for now, you repeat. Politics without principles. Religion without God. Business without integrity. Hotels without hospitality. Hospitals without medications. Classrooms without writing materials. Roads without worthiness. Wealth without productivity. Labor ishashikara without rewards. Taxation without representation. Education without morality. Laboratories without chemicals. Government without governance. Governance without compassion. Judiciary without justice. They are simply meant to create empowerment. You must have heard several times, why are universities not creating jobs? That has never been the purpose of a university. Universities are not supposed to create jobs for you. They are to empower you with skills. And the way those skills work is that you connect yourself to the enabling environments, you connect yourself to the infrastructure that your government has provided, and you use your skills to create a diversified economy. The best the university can do is to train you very well. The best we can do is to give you ideas. And the best we can do is to train you well, and as the Vice Chancellor said in his address, to transform you in a way in which your life will be useful. In training you very well, which they have done, we have to begin to take ideas from other parts of the world. Number one, that the degrees you receive are enablers. If you have a degree in history, you are just not looking for a job in history. The degrees enable you to look for jobs everywhere. When we create a diversified economy, you can have a BA in history and be a computer programmer. There's nothing that makes that impossible. You can learn coding on yourself and get Google certification, Microsoft certification. And I will ask the Vice Chancellor whether some of you are aware. If you are not aware, I can come back to give you a workshop. That from here, you can do a variety of things. It has nothing to do with your discipline. Whether you read English or you read Greek, you can do certifications on your own. And two, we have to be telling the NUC to rethink the way we train students in terms of giving them second opportunities. When you hear in Nigeria, Ujakwa, when he Jakwa, he could have left here with BA in English. When he gets to Austin in the US or Houston, he goes to a nursing school to get another degree. That is how society creates second chance for them. If you want to do medicine, say, to take the example of the US, it does not matter what your degree is. Your first degree can be in English, and they will admit you to a medical school. They don't do it the way we do it here. So we have to begin to rethink, and we must know that today's students, unlike my generation, their brain is capable of processing many knowledges. The person who does chemistry may know languages. The guy who completes a degree in languages can know physics. Your brains are so complex, and you can train yourself in many things. I am very good in 11 subjects. So, on your own, when you leave this campus, you can create a discipline for yourself and train yourself to the level of a first degree, in which, even after you've left this campus, as long as you develop your own talent, you will be good. Point number 3 is infrastructural investments. Students, I told you I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to our babao. Infrastructural investments. Well, roads and railways and electricity and population-driven infrastructure. What do you need to succeed? What do you need to succeed? Some people will have told you they are self-made. Nobody is self-made. When you are born into infrastructures. You are born into institutions. What you call self-made is your capacity to use what was there. When I was in high school, we had libraries, public libraries. Without those public libraries, I would not have passed my GCO level. And Olubadan of Ibadan, Babalaja, in his house at Arimo, he had a small post office. We were collecting letters there. When they wrote you a letter from London, 5 days later the letter will arrive. Those are infrastructures. I can tell you the address of our house. SW7/234, Odiaje. The letter will get there. The box is struck to your wall. The red diffusions was there. Those are infrastructures that will make our life better, and we have to create them. Number 4, education and human capital development. Education and human capital development. That is what you have received. That is what you have received. But for it to work, we have to make education inclusive. And some of you have benefited from that. The fact that your parents are poor does not mean you should not be educated. I did not have someone to pay my school fees, but I collected my degree. And society must promote inclusive education. I saw at the back of your program flexible school fees with payment regime. Flexible school fees with payment regime. I have been able to assist students. They finish their degrees, some at Babcock. The university did not release their certificate. In a model that we structured, that okay, let them complete their education. If they owe you money, when they finish paying you, you release their certificates. 1 year I was able to pay the outstanding fees of 6 students, and they collected their certificates. So there are many ways to do this inclusive education, because Ikaudogba, some parents are rich and some parents are poor. And the fact that some parents are poor does not mean their children should not go to school. Point number 5, I'm sure you will not know this point number 5. Hey, Tiagbori, you've never heard about it. Tackling corruption. I bet you, Bori. I'm just making a joke. So, what corruption does is to damage so many things. You are channeling money for development to yourself. You are punishing hardworking people who labored 24 hours. You are shortchanging society. And some people have said either one of 2 things will happen. Either corruption kills Nigeria or Nigeria kills corruption. We have to take one. Point number 6, security and social cohesion. Everything panyo. You know, after this event, I will move from tent to tent, eating jollof rice. So get my own radio. Don't finish it though. And give me pamakika. We must do agricultural development. What did I say? Environmental sustainability. Technological advancement. Trade. Public-private partnership. Culture and national identity. All those I developed in my points. Mr. Vice Chancellor, and I want to close. And by closing, I want to close by talking only to the students, only to you now. I want to give you 2 suggestions. How many? How many suggestions? Number 1, I want your set 2024 to meet and say, this is the 2024 set, this is what we are going to do for the university. It can be planting a tree, just a tree. I'm not asking you to donate money because you don't have it. But money is not everything. Money is not everything. Your set can say, we are planting the 2024 tree, and you come and water it. And number 2, I want you and the subsequent set to compose a song in Yoruba for the university. If you've heard about the national anthem of Ife, it was composed by the university, by the students. So the university has its anthem, and the students have their anthem. Please, let's sing again, and we want to dance now. Atiba. fi orúkọ Kọ́ládàísí tọrọ àdúrà fún yín. Lórúkọ Kọ́lá, ọlá yín á máa pọ̀ sí i. Ẹ dọlọ́lá, ẹ ṣoríire, ẹ ju Kọ́ládàísí lọ o. Lórúkọ Dáísí, Ọlọ́run á dá yín sí o. Ọlọ́run á dá yín sí. Téèyàn bá wá sáyé tí ò bá dàgbà, ayé asán ló wá. Ẹ dàgbà o. Ẹ ṣé o.
I humbly invite the Chancellor to be supported by the Chairman Board of Trustees and Pro-Chancellor for presentation of award to the guest lecturer. Award of degrees. Chancellor. Chancellor, sir, the persons who will be presented have fulfilled the requirements of the statutes and regulation of the Kọ́ládàísí University, Ibadan, and have been found worthy, both in character and in learning, to be admitted to the first degree of their various faculty. With the first degree graduates of the Faculty of Applied Sciences, please stand and remain standing. Please rise now. I now call on the Dean of the Faculty of Applied Sciences to present his candidate for the conferment of degrees. Dean.
Chancellor, in the name of the Faculty of Applied Sciences and by the authority of Senate, I present to you the persons standing and those absent for sufficient cause, and for whom I stand proxy, who have been found worthy both in character and in learning, to be admitted to the various first degrees of the following programs: biochemistry, microbiology, industrial chemistry, computer science, software engineering, and cyber security.
Ladies and gentlemen, I admit you all. Congratulations.
The list of graduates can be found from page 27 of the Convocation pamphlet. Department of Biological Sciences, BSc Biochemistry, first class, Adeyemi. As I call you, come out please for handshake. Adeyemi Eniola Nanawawu. Under first class honors degree, Fakunle Oluwalimi Enioluwa. Second class upper division. Second class upper division. Joloyemi Victoria Esioluwa. Just file up and call you please. Sokunle Oladipupo John. Second class lower division. Ayawale Rokimi Bose. BSc by microbiology, first class honors, Alade JB Ayamide Kumulayo. Okay. Oladele Deborah Inoluwa. Second class upper division. Adeboye Olawumudusi Hannah. Odetunde Beatrice Oluwaseun. Oke Akintayo Isaac. Okubanjo Ayomide Abolade. Oyelere Ayefeoluwa Rachel. Oyerinde Bukola Titilayo. Second class lower division, Abbas Aishat Oyindumade, Abioye Mariam Olubukola, Adekambi Korede Emmanuel, Bakare Adebola Deborah, Basil Kamanu Prosper Chukwunoso, Lawan Omota Lami Aramide, Odumuwa Precious Burola, Ogini Ayabami Israel, Olukunle Ronluwa Esther, Omiri Samuel Ayamide, third class Ayantaye Emmanuel Temitakpa, Omodara Ayamide Moses. Department of Chemical Sciences, first class honors, BSc Industrial Chemistry, Alabi Favor, Lawan, Toyi Bat, Abojade, Lawan, Toyi Bat, Abojade, second class upper division, Ajani Bolade Hassan. Second class lower division, Akimoliwa Shegun Philip, Oyedoke Taiwo Esther. Mathematical and Computer Sciences, BSc Computer Science, first class honors, Oyene Ogubiyi Musumola Doctors. Second class upper division, Akindele Habib Belubi, Olarewaju Israel Oluwatobi, Oluyori Oluwatobi Olumikilekon, Omesu Adeoluwa Osadebanwe, Onyemenam Emmanuel Covenant, Oyesomi Benedict Olorunwaju, Samuel Asha Oshome. Second class lower division, Mahmoud Mohammed Temioyan. Third class, Aredo Gift, Asiru Toyib Adebayo, Jude Akpoene Augustine, Oladoku Sodiq Olabode, Shiwoniku David Adewale, Ugo Ayomiku Eric. Department of Mathematical and Computer Sciences, BSc Software Engineering, first class honors, Akambe Kabiru Kolawole, Joshua Faith Omile, Yusuf Hamiria of Milesi, second class upper division, Adejumo Ojilame Yama, Aderoju Idris Kolade, Dore Gabriel Awafemi, Nzerem David Obioma, Obijafo Omeka Marvelous, Tokula Emmanuel Enyojo, second class lower division, Oludeyinde Oreoluwa Aderemi, Oyewole Rotik Mohammed, BSc Cyber Security, first class honors, Oyekola Theophilus Adekunle. Second class upper division, Oyetunji Jubril. Second class lower division, Okan Aldovdu Lesson.
Chancellor, with the first degree graduates of the Faculty of Arts, Management, and Social Sciences, please stand and remain standing. I now call on the Dean of the Faculty of Arts, Management, and Social Sciences to present his candidates for the conferment of degrees.
Chancellor, in the name of the Faculty of Arts, Management and Social Sciences, and by the authority of Senate, I present to you the persons standing and those absent for sufficient cause, and for whom I stand proxy, who have been found worthy both in character and in learning to be admitted to the various first degrees of the following programs: accounting, business administration, economics, English and literary studies, history and diplomatic studies, mass communication, information and media studies, political science, and international relations.
Young ladies and gentlemen, I admit you all. Congratulations.
Accounting, first class honors, Ajewole Bukola Mary, Odunuga Oluwanifemi Emmanuel. Second class upper division, Adetimoju Oluwaseun Grace, Aluko Kayode Precious, Anofi Amao Nofiu, Ihuba Precious Ugochi. Second class lower division, Adegoke Ayomide Eniola, Akinrinde Anjola Oluwa Rebecca, Ayeni Temiloluwa Emmanuel, David Ayomide Boluwa Tife, Okorafor Uchenna Anna, Oladimeji Olamide Rosemary, Quadri Kausara Dolapo. Third class, Oladipupo Oluwafemi Peter, Razak Fatai Owolabi, Shomuyiwa Olashubomi Paul. Department of Business Administration, BSc Business Administration, first class, Babatunde Moturayo Deborah, Okunade Aderayo Rofiat, second class upper division, Alarakpe Kudus Bolaji, second class lower division, Adebiyi Kehinde Adegboyega, Ali Mariam Omolola, Dada Kikelomo Odumbaku, Kuforiji Oluwafikayomi Marvelous, Tijani Dolapo Waris. Third class honors, Adebisi John Adekunle, Idowu Samuel Oluwasegun. BSc Economics, first class division, Oyelere Adeife Esther. Second class upper division, Oluokun Oyikansola Oluwakemisola. Second class lower division, Onyia Ethel Chidibem, Audley Faith Buluebiere. Third class honors, Mbao Himiri Victor Chibuzo. BA English and Literary Studies, second class upper division, Abbas Kobiowu Aziza Wuraola, Ayola Iyanu Oluwa Mary, Olagoke David Fẹ́rànmi, second class lower division, Akinbobola Oyinlola Deborah, Amodu Omotolani Favour, Flourish Peace Adeoluwa, BA History and Diplomatic Studies, second class upper division, Ojei Daniel Ihechukwu, second class lower division, Okpadijo Michael Olumide, BSc Mass Communication, first class, Mukhtar Faria Romoke, Olaibi Wuraola Toluwa Lashe, Uzoechi Chiamaka Precious, second class upper division, Adebisi Eunice Jesu Tofumi, Adedayo Patience, Adeniji Dorcas, Akinyemi Oluwabukumi Akintayo, Jire Oluchi Jessica, Namadim Chizoba Anjola, Odewumi Ireoluwa Yomipo, Oladeji Ololade Oluwa Seun, Sebastian Beatrice, second class lower division, Abiodun Abosede Oluwatoyin, Adoche Fidelis Odianose, Ajadi Abigail, Akinlade Islamiyat Olayemi, Akinyemi Itunu Oluwa Gloria, Aziz Yetunde Aishat, Bello Shukrat Ayomide, Adome David, Ekene Dilichukwu, Lawal Olusoji Abiola, Olayemi Semiat Oluwabusayo, Olaiwola Gbemisola Grace, Osho Oluwaseyi Joseph, Osundeyi Victor Adedayo, Umlikaya Abdulateef, third Oluwatobi Moleayo, Adedayo Peter, Ajobi Ewe Ore Ọ̀fẹ́ Bólúwatifẹ́, Alajiki Ajibola Paul, Amushan Michael Ìbùkún Olúwa, Arówóbùsóyè Ayọ̀délé Franklin, Otoide Olúwadámilọ́lá Queen, Yusuf Iswat, BSc Information and Media Science and Media Studies, Adefeso Busayo Yetunde, Adelaja Mariam Titilope, BSc Political Science, second class upper division, Akande Adekunle Olukorede, Faminu Philip Pamilerin, second class lower division, Rashid Ayobami Quadri, third class, Akinlua Ifeoluwa Oluwaseun, Ayo Abimbola, Kafiope Olamide, Obikoya Samuel Ajibola, Olode Ayiwo Blessing Ayomide, BSc International Relations, first class, Uche Nancy Chizoba, second class upper division, Adeyanju Mercy Adedoyin, Ajiferuke Tumise Eniola, Akinweyimi Oluwatobiloba Raphael, Akomolafe Emmanuel Oluwaduyilemi, Betiku Daniel Adeboye, second class lower division, Adeyemo Halimat Oreoluwa, Obisan Jumoke Hannah, Odediya Folashade Omobayo, Ozioko Thaddeus Chukwukairo, third class Ajayi Oluwamayowa Timothy, Balogun Yusuf Alade, BA History and Diplomatic Studies, first class Olorunshola Toyin Titilayo.
Presentation of awards and prizes. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you some first degree graduates who have merited prizes based on academic excellence and commendable achievements in the 2023-2024 academic session. Chancellor, I have the pleasure to present to you the overall best graduating students for the 2023-20 academic session. Kolada IC prize. The prize is awarded by the Kolada IC University. Oladeji Deborah Inyoluwa. Best students in the Faculty of Arts, Management and Social Sciences, Kolada IC University Prize. The prize is endowed in perpetuity by the Kolada IC Foundation. Babatunde Motunrayo Deborah. Best students in Faculty of Applied Sciences, Colada University Prize. The prize is endowed in perpetuity by the Colada Foundation. Oladeji Deborah Inioluwa. Best students in Department of History and Diplomatic Studies, Pa Rahim Salami Prize. The prize is endowed by the founder, Chief Kolada Isi, CON, in memory of Pa Rahim Salami. The winner is OJ Daniel Ikechukwu. Overall best male graduating students, Chief Kolada Isi Prize. The prize is endowed by the founder, Chief Kolada Isi, CON. The winner is Oyekola Theophilus Adekunle.
You don't walk, you don't try. You're supposed to dey jai jai. Kilo kon eko pesi mata. When you land softly on a sofa floor. So far so good, koni baje. Let me see you. Let me see you. Buga.
Overall best female graduating students, Oladeji Deborah Inioluwa. Late Chief Mrs. Alaja Sherifat Kolada Isi Prize. The prize is endowed by the founder, Chief Kolada Isi, CON, in memory of the late Chief Mrs. Alaja Sherifat Kolada Isi.
Let me see you go.
Best graduating students in the Department of Economics, late Emeritus Professor O.O. Akikugbe Prize. The prize is endowed by the family of the late Emeritus Professor O.O. Akikugbe in his memory. The winner is Oyelere Adefe Esther. Best student in the Department of Accounting, Pa Joseph Adesokon Oshitogun Prize. The prize is endowed by Professor Adeniyi Oshitogun for Pa Joseph Adesokon Oshitogun. Ajewole Bukola Mary.
In my journey through the world, over land and over sea, I see different cultures and different people's ways. I was born where the sun never sets and never rises.
Best graduating student in Department of Economics, Oyelere Adefe Esther, Professor Adeniyi Oshitogun Prize. The prize is endowed by Professor Adeniyi Oshitogun.
Children crying on the streets, automobiles are making noise. The land is growing dry and weak spirits dying low. The forefathers are calling me, never tired, never wicked. The pride in me is busting loose, I'm an African boy.
Best graduating student in the Department of Mass Communication, late Mama Folashade Ninyola Oshitogun Prize. The prize is endowed by Professor Adeni Oshitogun. Usoeshe Shiamaka Precious.
On the farm, my father called me down behind the tree. He said, prostrate at my feet and say a few prayers. Then he told me all the stories of my brave ancestors.
Overall Best Graduate Student Alumni Prize. The prize is endowed by the Alumni Association to the tune of 50,000 naira. Oladeji Deborah Inioluwa.
Whispers of the night.
Overall Best Female Graduate Student Oladeji Deborah Inioluwa. Mrs. Adeola Folashade Prize. The prize is endowed by the late by Chief Lateef Oyelade in memory of late Mrs. Adeola Afolabi. Best Graduate Student in the Department of Accounting, Ajewole Bukola Mary, late Mrs. Yetunde Alatide Ogoneme ni Ogushola Prize. The prize is endowed by Chief Ajibola O. Ogushola Baru Ibadan in memory of late Mrs. Yetunde Alatide Ogoneme ni Ogushola. Best Graduate Student in the Department of Business Administration, Babatunde Moturayo Deborah. Late Mrs. Yetunde Ogoneme ni Ogushola Prize. The prize is endowed by Chief Ajibola O. Ogushola Baru Ibadan in memory of late Mrs. Yetunde Alatide Ogoneme ni Ogushola. Best Graduate Student in the Department of Mathematical and Computer Science, Joshua Faith Pomile. Late Mrs. Yetunde Alatide Ogoneme ni Ogushola Prize. The prize is endowed by Ajibola O. Ogushola Baru Ibadan in memory of the late Mrs. Yetunde Alatide Ogoneme ni Ogushola. Best Graduate Student in the Department of Economics, Oyelere Adeife Esther. Late Mrs. Yetunde Alatide Ogoneme ni Ogushola Prize. The prize is endowed by Shiba Ajibola O. Ogushola Baru Ibadan in memory of late Mrs. Yetunde Alatide Ogoneme ni Ogushola. New Horizon Prize Award on International IT and E-Business Professional Skill and Certification given to the best result in machine learning using Python programming. Lawa Toibat Afolashade. The New Horizon Excellence Prize. The prize of computer tablet is given by Horizons System Solution Limited. New Horizon Excellence Prize Award on International IT and E-Business Professional Skills and certification given to the best result in data analysis, QuickBook accounting. The winner is Uche Nasi Shisoba. New Horizons Excellence Prize. The price of computer tablet is given by New Horizons System Solution Limited. The Genius Award, the prize is endowed by the Bestie Enterprises Limited. The winner is Best Overall Graduate Student, Oladeji Deborah Inioluwa. Chancellor. I have the honor to invite the Vice Chancellor, Professor Adeniyi Olatubosun, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, to administer the alumni oath of allegiance on the graduates. Chancellor, in accordance with global university tradition, which made graduates Chancellor, in accordance with global university tradition, which make graduates members of the Alumni Association of the institution, I have the honor of inviting the Vice Chancellor, Professor Adeniyi Olatubosun, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, to induct the graduates as members of the Koladaisi University Alumni Association.
The Chancellor. In accordance with global university tradition, I'd like to request all graduates to raise, I have the pleasure of inducting the graduates as members of the Alumni Association of this university. Kindly stand up, please. Please stand up. Kindly raise your right hands and say after me. I hope you have it. I mention your name. A graduate of 23-24 session and now a member of Koladaisi University Alumni Association, solemnly swear to this oath of allegiance that I will be worthy ambassador of Koladaisi University and contribute my best to facilitate the growth and development of the institution and its alumni association. So help me God. Registrar.
Chancellor. I now call on the valedictorian, Ms. Deborah Inioluwa Oladeji, to deliver our valedictory speech.
The founder and chancellor of Colorado University, the chairman and members of the board of trustees of the university, pro-chancellor and chairman governing council, members of the university governing council, the vice chancellor of the university, the deputy vice chancellor of the university, members of the university senate, the university management, the academic and non-academic staff of the university, the convocation guest speaker, parents and guardians of our graduates, our royal fathers, other distinguished guests, gentlemen of the press, my fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the graduating class of 2024, I would like to return all glory to God, who has brought us this far. His name be praised. I would like to use this opportunity to thank those who make Colorado University an excellent citadel of learning and a world-class institution. To the founder, for the perpetual wisdom and the vision you laid out, we thank you. To my beloved parents, Pastor and Deaconess Oladeji, I am very grateful for the gifts of you. Thank you for giving me the best. I especially thank my siblings, Tolulokpe, Ayomide, and Oluwadarasimi. Thank you for your support and encouragement. How would I forget my wonderful lecturers and project supervisors and all members of staff of Colorado University, both teaching and non-teaching, that have in one way or the other contributed to our success story. We appreciate you. As we gather to celebrate our achievements, I am humbled to stand before you as the valedictorian of our class, the golden class of 2024. Growing up, my dad would always quote Samuel Youngfellow that the heights that great men reached and kept were not attained by sudden flight, but they, while others were asleep, toiled at night. Our journey through Colorado University has been a transformative experience filled with challenges, triumphs, and countless moments of growth. We have spent countless hours in the library, participated in thought-provoking discussions, and engaged in activities that pushed us beyond our comfort zones to advance the frontiers of knowledge in our different chosen fields. Our education has been a holistic one, preparing us not just for our chosen professions, but for the complexities of life beyond the university. As we reflect on our times here, we remember the late night study sessions, the early morning runs, the long queues at the cafeteria, and the moments of self-doubt. But we also recall the thrills of understanding complex concepts, the sense of accomplishment that came with completing a difficult project, and the friendships that developed among us. To our esteemed faculty, we are grateful for your wisdom, guidance, and unwavering support. Your dedication to our education has been invaluable, and we are better individuals because of your influence. To our families and friends, your love and encouragement have been our rock, providing the strength we needed to persevere. Permit me to add that the very first day I entered Colorado University with my mom, as we got to the admin office, they gave us the bill for the school fees, and we just opened our mouth. The reason why we opened our mouth was because we knew there was no way we could afford the money. But I thank God today that I am graduating. As we move forward, we carry with us the lessons learned, the friendships formed, and the memories created. We are the leaders, innovators, change makers of tomorrow, equipped with the knowledge, skills, and passion to make meaningful global impact. And that tomorrow begins today. In conclusion, my fellow graduates, today marks the beginning of a new chapter in our lives. As we go our separate ways, let us remain connected by the shared experiences and memories that have shaped us. Let us be good ambassadors of our alma mater. Congratulations, class of 2024. The world awaits, and we are ready.
Chancellor. Announcement. I humbly invite the representative of the governor of Oyo State, ably represented by the Commissioner of Education, so to give his goodwill message.
The day is fast spent, and I'm a poor student of protocol. The protocol is well established by the chancellors of the Koladaisi University, Ibadan. But at that, I still quickly want to recognize few of the personalities in this fourth convocation program. The chancellor of Koladaisi Universities, the pro-chancellor, all the emeritus professors here present, the Senate members, and my beloved graduates. I say big congratulations to all of you. I've been following all what has been happening for a couple of hours. I've been sitting down with you, and I realize that you are in safe hands and you are well being trained. Why I'm saying that, when the guest lecturer was talking, you can be anywhere in the world and secure jobs based on the training they have offered you. When you enter into any university, you look at the tone of the university, you know where their strength is and where there are challenges. This university was established 2016. Down the line is about 8 years now. And I think you're having 2 faculties then, and it has multiplied. And the number of courses are more than 20 now. So when you look at the graph, it's like you are progressing. Yes, I'm praying for you that you will not be going about with application. You won't be begging for jobs. You will be self-reliant, and you will be an employer of labor. Because all the skills needed, when the best graduating student was talking, he made mention of 3 key points. He said, you guys are innovators, that you guys are problem solver, and you can make things happen. And when you put the 3 together, that is what the guest lecturer said, you are Gen Z type. And you are Gen Z, so to say, because when you look at our fathers here on the responsibility table here, you realize that all of them are born before computer. But in your own case, not only born after computer, but your brain is even robotic, or you are dealing with artificial intelligence. So as a result of that, I have no doubt And I will not be looking into 12 major points were identified when the guest lecturer was talking. He identified 12 major things that can enhance development in any society. I look up to all the 156 graduates. I was convinced, or more than convinced, that all the 12 characteristics are in you. I still want to encourage you that you should put it at the back of your mind as you are graduating from Koladaisi University today. Keep thinking one day, you are coming back to give to your alma mater. Make up your mind that you are coming back to do something in this university. And the moment you have that promise at the back of your mind, that means you are going to be a great person in the nearest future. I pray that you become something bigger than all your parents in future. Thank you, and God bless.
It's my pleasure again to acknowledge the following dignitaries. Director of Higher and Continuing Education, Department, Mr. Ola Oluwole Adewale. Thank you for gracing us. I recognize the presence of Rosula Foundation. We are sorry for the little disruption due to power outage. We apologize. It's not in our characteristic. We apologize to everyone. So I recognize the presence of Rosula Foundation from Benin, Edo State. Mrs. Omosu Ameji, Acting Program Manager, Rosula Foundation, and Anthony Femeji, HOD, ICT and Administration. I also recognize the representative of the Olubadan Council, the representative of the NYSC, the representative of JAMB, His Royal Majesty, Oba Olasunkami Abioye Opeola Oniroko of Iroko, representative of the MTN Nigeria, representative of the Stanbic IBTC Bank, First Bank PSC, then immediate past acting registrar of Colorado IC University, Mrs. Yetunde Alagbe. Chancellor. I now invite the Chancellor to declare the convocation closed.
Dear graduates, it has been a very good day. I congratulate you once again. I now declare this convocation closed. Have a good day.
May we now rise for the school anthem. The national anthem. procession leave the hall in the reverse order, led by the mace bearer, while we all remain standing.